Hey guys, Arm&Gun here tonight with another gun vlog style video. So we're gonna cover a lot tonight, and we're gonna try and keep it pretty quick. So first off, we're gonna cover this week's gun of the week, which is one of these two. The other one is gonna be next week's gun of the week. So either way, you got some exciting weeks coming up ahead. We got a tactical 12 gauge bullpup shotgun that's got a crazy magazine capacity and is. In exciting news, Keltec is starting to restock some dealers with these things. These things have been hotcakes over this whole COVID-19 pandemic, get ready, get your guns type thing. So KSGs have been super popular and they're starting to get restocked. So if you were looking for one, check back with your favorite retailer and see if they got it in for you. The other hottie is a primary weapon system. It's a PWS Mark 107 Mod 1. This is 7.75 inch 223 Wild. This thing is crazy. It's like a little fire breather. It's dubbed the Diablo. So, and honestly, it's a little devil. I had it out on the weekend for range day. It ran flawlessly. It's basically a long stroke gas system, which is a long stroke piston gas system, which is what an AK runs on. So super reliable, and it's an AR package, which is really nice, and it has an adjustable gas system. So a lot of cool stuff going on with that. And again, so over the next 2 weeks, we're going to be covering these two guns. So we're actually I had another guy comment one day, because I used to start off with a shooting video, and then a disassembly video, and then an overview video. And he kind of mentioned, like, it seems kind of backwards. You should start off with the overview. And I kind of thought, you know what, he's right. So that's what we're doing. Tomorrow we're going to drop the overview, where I'm going to talk about the gun, the history, the manufacturer, the features, the controls, all that kind of stuff. And then we're going to follow that with a shooting video, kind of first-person style. And then finally, a more or less a basic field strip that you need for basic maintenance of your gun, kind of like what we do with everything else. So I'm not changing the content, just switching around the order a little bit. So that'll be coming up real swift. Then we're going to talk about the gun gear for the week. We're going to give you an update on the thermal / night vision that I've been playing around with. And we've got a cool industry update in terms of this guy over here, some 460 HK 416 uppers coming available for Canada, mind you. But there is that kind of fun bit of news. I'm going to give you guys an update on the giveaways that we're doing on the channel, both the one we're wrapping up for April, the one for May, and the one for, well, I guess I'll let you know about what's going on in June too, because I pretty much got that finalized. And we're going to cap things off with kind of a major life update for myself, and a quick shout out to a couple new patrons that signed on this week. So let's jump into the gun gear, because we already covered the guns of the week. So gun gear this time, we've got kitted out on this Knights Armament SR15 IWS. I did the kitting out this gun, or upgrading this gun, a few weeks ago. Check up here for that link if you want to see that video. But we have a Valhalla Tactical Rukh. This is an offset mount for basically just have an offset mount. It's adjustable. It's made of raw titanium. You can adjust your little RMR however you want it. Get it fitted up right close to your LVPO or your optic, whatever you're doing, LPVO, and get it just fitted right up in there wherever you want it. Lock it down, and it's just, it's awesome. So this one has the base plate for a Trijicon RMR. There's going to be other base plates available soon as well. And the cool thing even has an access cap so that you can change. Anyways, we'll talk about that more in the gun gear. So stay tuned for that. That'll be coming up after the gun of the week. For thermal night vision, this week I got Wolverine Supplies sent me a demo unit to play with. These guys, they sent a Flir, which is these guys, and this is their Breach. They also sent me this little headgear kind of skull crusher affair. Really like it because it actually made this thing way more usable. It's kind of that's kind of how this little mount works here. This is just meant to be a really quick showing off of this thing, but it's pretty slick. I'm playing it around the house. It's surprisingly sensitive. So, honestly, the house cat, you can follow the house cat around. You can see its footprints. It's that crazy. After it runs away, you can follow its footprints. Really cool stuff. Even fiance loves it, so that's she likes playing with it, and that's pretty cool. So we'll be playing more with this as we go. I might just see if I can turn it on here and show you guys real quick. The neat thing about thermal is that you can use it day or night. It doesn't matter. So that's really neat. It makes it a lot more usable, because I've been finding that I've been playing with night vision now. You got to stay up late. Now that it's summertime, you've got to really stay up late to use that kind of stuff. So here's one color palette. I'm just going to try and get this up to the eyepiece here so you can kind of see. You can see my hand. It's pretty cool. It's like it takes whatever relative temperatures are viewable, and the extremes become hot and everything else becomes cold. So pretty neat. And then it obviously readjusts as soon as something's out of frame. So I can touch. See, this is the Wolverine Supplies thing. I can touch this with my thumbprint. Looking at it, there's my thumb. Now you can see my thumbprint still on that patch. Really cool how sensitive that is. So anyways, we'll play around with this stuff more as we go. These things do kill batteries. It takes like a CR123, every hour or 2 hours or something like that. So it goes through them quick. So I definitely got to find a better source for those things if I want to keep playing with it. Because local store is like $7 a pop. It's nuts. Anyways, I digress. Just thermal is really cool, and that was just one color palette. You have like 7 or 8 different color palettes you can choose from that show that contrast hot with cold. So we'll go through more of those in the future as we go, but just wanted to show you that really quickly. And big thanks to Wolverine Supplies for sending me that demo unit to play with. Not keep, at least. Well, we'll see. Maybe they'll forget about it. All right, guys, let's play with this upper here now. So the HK416, that's probably like the stereotypical, or I'm blanking on the word, but like the AR-15 to own, like whether it's in a video game or movies or whatever. Like this is probably one of the most iconic ARs, at least of the last 15 years. So what's really cool, this is a 14.5 by the way, but there was an agency trade-in up in Canada here. About 10 of these things got released and sold off very quickly to the public. They seem to be like they were pretty mildly used. A couple pictures came out today. Happy to say that I will have one for the channel here probably next week. So I might show it on the gun vlog for next week. So we'll play around more with that. But that was at 10.4, which is probably even cooler. And it was an AH date code. This is date code. This is an AG, meaning it was produced in 2007-ish. Sorry, 2006-ish. The AH is 2007. It had the over-the-beach features. A lot of cool stuff, but we'll get into that. Get into that next week. It should be pretty cool. I just wanted to let people know that those were released by a company called SFRC, and they're probably the rumor is there could be a few more coming out as well. They went through 10. There were supposedly upwards of higher teens available, so we'll see if more come out. But check out SFRC if you guys want to get those. Again, for people in Canada, the price on those things was like $3,500 Canadian, which is super cheap for the condition that they appear to have been in. Anyways, just that's a quick little shout out. I think it's really cool that those things came on the market, and a thanks to my buddy Joe for helping facilitate that. Next up, giveaways. So we have the Cross Mag. These things are super cool. If you guys are in a band state, Cross Industries, the Cross Mag, it's a 10+10 coupled mag. They're translucent polymer. They're super slick. They've been super reliable in everything I've run them in, including my Rattler in 300 Blackout. So they've been solid. I really like them. They're very inexpensive, and Brownells has them in the United States and in Europe. So go check those out if you guys are in a band state and you're restricted to 10 rounds. These things will literally change your life. They're amazing. They've changed mine because I'm similarly up here in Canada. I've got the same kind of restrictions. So go check them out. And aside from that, next month's giveaway is going to be sponsored by Go Big Tactical. This one's going to be Canadian only giveaway, so just quick disclaimer there. This one here is actually open for United States and Canada, and I got to talk to the guys. They might open up Europe, or we might do a subsequent giveaway for Europe viewers as well. Go Big Tactical is your source for PRS stuff. If you guys are a PRS shooter in Canada, go check them out. But the gear we're giving away is from Area 419. And it's actually really cool. It's a universal application, so we'll get more into that. It's a really cool piece of kit though. So I'll do a gear review on it here, probably maybe next week or something like that. I should be getting that in the next week or so. So that'll just stay tuned for that. And then June's is going to be open for the American audience too. And that one is going to be an AccuTac giveaway. So basically, the AccuTac bipod system. So I'm still working out the finer details with them on it, but that'll for sure be open to the American audience, and we'll see if we can open it up any further than that. But more details to come on that. If you guys want to get involved in more AccuTac giveaways, just follow them on Instagram. They actually do giveaways fairly often, and they've got seriously cool kit. So guys, outside of that, I'm going to just let you know that I'm getting married on Friday. I'm super pumped about that. Oh man, it's been great. Super excited. Despite the whole COVID-19 thing, I mean, decided just to go through it anyways. We had everything planned out. You know, the guest list went from 225 to 10 real swift, but hey, you know, that's how she goes. We're gonna have one heck of a 1-year anniversary, but that'll be next year. So for today or for this week, we're just gonna go through things and no worries. She's 100% awesome with guns. As I mentioned, she was getting her into thermal already. She's playing with it, running around after the cat. So that's always a good way to kick things off. She does shoot with me a little bit here as well, and went to the range with me on the weekend and sat through me going through a whole bunch of different guns. So a lot of cool AR and semi-automatic black rifle stuff coming up for the next couple months worth of shooting stuff. So that'll be a good time as well. And lastly, a quick shout out to a couple new patrons. We got Gino G and Robert Rust. Thanks a ton, guys, signing up in the last week. If anyone wants to, again, like the channel, the channel appreciates your support, and I make an effort to give back as well. I make myself available usually Sunday afternoons for a bit of a chat with patrons. So if you guys are sending me messages, I make a point of logging on my Patreon account and getting back, answering, whether it's you're just answering me questions about whatever, or if it's talking shop, if it's something specific related to guns, or just me in general, whatever. So hit me up in there if you want to do that. Again, I make myself available for the patrons that want to support this channel, and that support goes to things like ammunition, logistics of getting things here. Again, being in Canada, there's more import stuff if I'm working with stuff, trying to get stuff in from the States, camera, audio gear, all that kind of stuff. So still lots of room for improvement, and I'm dedicating all those funds I get in specifically for improving the content on this channel. So thanks a ton, guys. I do, again, really appreciate that, and stay tuned for more. Thanks a ton, guys. Arm&Gun, out.